Back many years, the Suns lead in the playoffs. There you see our referees, a very solid crew tonight with Tommy Nunez, Danny Crawford, and Joe Forte. Game one went to the Suns on a 42-point performance by Rex Chapman, 106-101. In game two, the Sonics shocked the Suns, winning by 44, and George Karl's team lost here a couple nights ago, 110-103.
Came out, started, and played real well. 31, 15, 16, and had a good lead, but they couldn't maintain it because they stopped making shots. So the key, as I talked to Danny Ainge before the game, is if whomever makes shots, it's not about adjustments. It's just about knocking them down.
Here come the Sonics and Gary Payton working on Jason Kidd right off the bat. Hawkins will try for three. And a quick lead for Seattle.
Okay, that's a good start. And that shot, that's one, if you have to, take a step inside the three-point line just so you can get comfortable in your range.
Screen by Williams and a great feed from Kidd inside. Another rebound by Kemp. He's got three. And Payton in a foot race with KJ. And with Kidd, he knocks it away.
And it was good defense by Johnson that allowed that block.
Raymond Tisdale.
So that's a 4-point turn, and it's because I wouldn't.
Now Tisdale on Shrimp. And inside they feed to Cummings. Plenty of time in the shot clock. Shrimp inside over Williams, can't get it to go. Kemp with his fourth rebound, and he taps up and in his miss.
You see, Shrimp is active. He's come out and tried to keep his team in the game.
Johnson draws the double. Kidd outside. Chapman has to make an athletic catch, and Shrimp is right there. Now doubled by Payton. A great steal by Hawkins, who leads the team in the postseason in steals. 3-on-2. Payton slides in for two. Cedric Ceballos in the game. He fainted a couple nights ago, and they just said dehydration and fatigue, so he is back after a night in the hospital. Hale and Hardy and ready to go as Kevin Johnson, also injured, comes up with another two.
Well, that's his favorite side of the court. When he would prefer.
Leaping rebound by Chapman, and here comes a 3-on-3 led by Johnson with Williams trailing. And Williams got it inside, and Shrimp took it away.
Well, Johnson got it where he needed to go. He pushed the tempo, and that's what Kevin Johnson wants to do.
Cummings to Payton. There's a wide open lane.
And a smart pass. Terry Cummings so far has been a solid pass there to Gary Payton.
Another 13-point lead for the Seattle SuperSonics. 6:15 in the first quarter. And a 2-point shot by Jason Kidd. Are they going to call it for three?
They give him a three.
Well, he's shooting 20% in the playoffs.
He's not a guy that shoots it that well, but he knows that he was going to get some shots.
It's by Kidd. Pickpocketed by Ceballos. Here's a three. Make it a 4-on-2. Great shot.
Getting points off a turnover.
A little 5-2 run here by Phoenix. Nice ball rotation to Shrimp. Banged by Ceballos. Helped the two and sent Shrimp to the line.
But what's huge, going to put a real challenge on the Atlanta Hawks.
What about Orlando beating Miami tonight?
You know, I have to give Orlando credit because the way they came out the first two games, I didn't think they did enough to save themselves in terms of pride.
It's got to be taking a toll.
Well, you know, at this point, if you're in playoff series, the only thing that I ever thought about when I was on team is you find out things to motivate you. That's what should motivate you.
This three by Chapman, out of bounds and off of the Sonics. Seattle will get it with 4.5 to play. Danny Ainge's crew so far shooting 46% from the field. Payton for three. Again, he puts it in.
Well, 46% is what they shoot. What they've got to start doing is stretching the defense. They shoot 39% in the wins from the three-point line, and that's what they need to do. Because you see, you can keep backing up on them.
Jason Kidd hits. At him. Here's Perkins for three. Rebound by Ceballos, who has energized the Suns.
Yeah, Ceballos has come and given them something, but Sam Perkins has really struggled as Kidd makes another shot.
Looks like that extra practice today, the only guy to do it.
But he's had a minor injury here. I just think Danny Ainge does not want to push him long minutes at a time.
Now Kidd, Manning, Ceballos, Nash, along with Wesley Person. Jason Kidd comes up big again, and Jason
in a particular position, he said, let's go out and play. But he told Kevin he thought it would help his career because it takes some of the pressure off him handling the ball.
Perkins to Payton, to Graham, to Wiggins. And Shrimp is free. That was a nice play.
That's the play he's got to make. If you're not going to shoot the shot.
Down the first quarter from Phoenix. 52% shooting tonight by the Sonics. 52% by the Suns. Kidd to Nash.
Tough shot. He had to take that.
Indiana gets it off to Gary Payton, who has been the leading scorer for this team. And off a 34-point performance, Perkins who's not had the hot hand he usually displays, puts it in with the runner down the lane inside his range. Maybe that'll get him going. That sets up a Game 5 in Miami on Saturday. Here comes Kevin Johnson just into the second quarter. This match against Sam Perkins. Manning trying to free himself against Graham, and he gets a great entry pass and takes advantage as they exploit the mismatch.
If they can get it done, and Seattle probably should try to get the same thing, but Seattle chose not to double team now.
Payton into Perkins. He scored 2 in a row.
The good thing was the pass. Get here in championship play. Keep it simple. You don't want turnovers.
George Karl said we're going to work on our strength and not worry about the small ball here in Phoenix. As Manning gets them outside.
They got to pick and roll. They can't get to the ball. I mean, they're getting him. Sam couldn't finish that play. This is where Graham and these guys need to make some plays.
Johnson has missed 2 in a row. Payton will try to hit his third 3, and he does. 3 from downtown for Gary Payton.
Well, Gary Payton has stepped up.
13 for Payton, coming off a 34-point performance the other night. Manning inside with a nice feed from Kevin Johnson. He comes up down by Danny Manning, his second board. Kevin Johnson by Payton. Pickpocketed by Kemp, and here comes a 3-on-3. Graham just sped right by the defense. Chapman picks it up. Kevin Johnson the other way.
Yeah, he was running so fast, he never exploded upwards. He kept going out and didn't get the shot to go in.
Person for 3. Sabonis cleans it up inside. The 3, and he can't connect. He has not hit a 3 tonight. Gary Karl set an NBA record in the playoffs at 9 in Game 1 up in Seattle. And here's Payton giving off to Shrimp out there with Kemp, Cummings, and Hawkins. A 3 by Payton. He's knocked in 4.
I'll tell you what they've done with him if they can. But what they try to get him is to make him the second pass, because and if Gary Payton's shooting it well, is shooting it like he is, he gets a wide open shot.
Payton has scored 17 in the first half. KJ inside to Manning. He's hit 5 of 5 in this quarter.
He's had some nice looks, but he's got some. This is the tempo that Seattle wants to play at.
Half court, they've got Payton hitting Hawkins for another 3. And for the Sonics, they have just knocked in their 7th 3-point jump shot to work.
Pretty much in their favor for the most part, though, Kevin.
Sonics on top. Turnover by Seattle. Here comes Kidd. Oh, he got it to go! What a play by Jason Kidd!
What a shot to be able to accelerate it. Kidd gets that one to fall. And he gets it to fall for one good reason. Young player.
Shrimp to Hawkins. And the Hawk over Johnson. Sean Kemp, another rebound. They are knocked away inside, picked up by Kevin Johnson. Retaken by Kemp. 3-on-2 the other way. Make it 4-on-2 with Shrimp. And he carried the ball.
Anybody else, that's what they really miss, is a guy that is the coach on the floor. And George Karl has said he would hope that Nate McMillan would be a coach on his bench at some time.
Sean Kemp knocks in a 3, his second of the playoffs, and the Sonics quick play in the half. Kidding Payton. Manning again has not missed a shot in this second quarter. Danny Manning
had torn anterior cruciates in both knees and has managed to come back from both of them.
Hawkins with the 3 and the miss, and a rebound by Kevin Johnson. Guards getting rebounds. Chapman lost it. Hawkins picks it up. 3 minutes to play in the half. Sonics on top by 6. Another turnover. We've got a pace that favors Phoenix, but neither team.
Exactly. Take your time and back him and wait for whatever help is going to come.
Hawkins to Cummings. One-on-one with Kidd. Good matchup.
Yeah, you see, if you
Seattle not falling in that pit of trying to match up against a smaller Phoenix team, they're going with their strength, which is size and position.
If they stay with it, they have done it periodically. They just won't stay with it.
Kidd, Sabonis. Suns have never led. Perkins for 3. He still can't hit from outside, but the rebound is corralled by Cummings to Payton. Oh, he hits another 3.
Loading up on him.
He's got 5 3-point against some smaller guards.
Yeah, that's why he's come smaller.
1-8 difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Winding down the first half. Sonics by 9. Going to be a 3 from Perkins, and where did that come from? He's only. 10-10 third quarter. Shrimp with a three-point jump shot. He hits it, and this is Seattle's biggest lead of 15 points.
Understatement. He just shot an air ball.
Cummings bumping into KJ. Hawkins now will joust with Johnson. Jason Kidd takes him right down the lane.
That's why you don't see the unusual defense that
Great ball rotation. Nice fake. Hawkins across the lane. Cummings inside around Kidd, and that's the second time recently that we've seen Cummings draw Kidd defend him all night. And when they have shown patience, they have found 2 or more. 10 to shoot. Kidd. Chapman. He needed to hit that shot,
but he can make that one. See,
under 8 to play here in the third. Kevin Johnson. That's the mismatch. This is how he creates off bigger mismatches like that. And that time definitely is a factor. 5 of 8 and 15 for Seattle.
I just think he's been more aggressive. And I think the same thing has happened for the most part with Sam Payton.
Person into 3. Hot Rod gets his first 2 tonight.
Divide him the inside defense they thought they were going to get.
10-point game. Important defense here. Kemp works on Hot Rod. Doubled by KJ into Shrimp with a nice pass.
It was a great catch because it was a hard bounce pass backwards.
And Shrimp begin to push. The Sonics begin to take off.
But if I'm George Karl, I'm worried because I don't see my team scratching to get my lead up. I mean, I'm right now, I'm playing. See, they score threes. It's what happened the other day. They were up.
They'll beat Miami by 8. They'll play Sunday on NBC. That'll be a 5th and deciding game of that first-round series.
I'll be playing against a team that I'm sure will play inspired.
Payton trying to bank that home. Misses the 3. Chapman. Breakaway. Jason Kidd.
What a great pass by Rex Chapman.
The knees. One on the left, one on the right. Hawkins for the 3-shot. Manning again, who has been big. Here comes Kidd. Down court. Sabonis.
This is the flow that Phoenix wants. This tip-off.
Hawkins the miss. Kidd the rebound. Johnson for 3. Oh, a shot by Kevin Johnson. The Suns to within 2.
It's a pass. Tried to force the pass, but Wingate makes the play.
Hawkins by Johnson. Inside he collides. And they call the charge. Taking it was Danny Manning.
He's got to play.
Perkins inside.
George Karl has got to make a decision on Wingate because he's not doing anything for them. And this, when you got a chance to drive.
1:43 to play in the third quarter. Here comes Kevin Johnson working on Hawkins. Manning trying to set the pass inside. And the first lead for the Phoenix Suns. Danny Manning
getting the ball where it has to get to.
His mom is doing some work in the stands too. Perkins inside trying to tie. He does. Counted for 2. 7 with the strike.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Wingate.
Shrimp. Perkins.
Now go back in.
Just like you called. Wingate wide open. He's got to hit this if Seattle wants a chance. Yeah, they just got their chance.
Yeah, that's a big button. Now the defense has to come after the Wingate and he can put it on the floor.
Payton right down the lane. Manning with another rebound. He's got 9 rebounds in the game. Kevin Johnson. Chapman fakes the 3 on the fly. Hits it inside. Rex Chapman.
What a tough shot. I mean, there the defender had gone under.
For Wingate.
They had Wingate wide open because Payton makes the play because the double team came early and they had to make a decision and the ball went where it needed to. Wingate didn't finish.
Manning slithering down the lane. Can't get it to go and draws the foul. Close on Ron Williams. They quickly double Kemp. Now it goes to Payton. Hawkins has it. Here comes Perkins. He has built his confidence back up tonight, but can't get that to go. Hawkins inside. Good with the rebound. He fails inside. Kidd had it, and Payton takes it away. Gary Payton with the big play.
And a strong move because he comes to a jump stop before, as most people would go for it. And now that you see the shot clock is being run, that means they're taking time on the Sonics. Can they get something inside? Playing him one, they don't go double this one.
Perkins, and he had Williams to beat, and that's exactly what he did.
With Dan
In the fourth quarter, 84-76, the Sonics. Here comes Kidd, got the matchup against Perkins, still dazzling his way through the lane. Into Sabalos. Great pass by Kidd.
Yeah, and Kidd just kept moving around. Just like Wingate was too far out. He was a foot and a half behind the three-point line.
Johnson manning the screen. That puts Johnson against Perkins. Chapman on the fly. He hit it! What a shot by Rex Chapman.
That's Rex at his best. At the top, trying to run their offense.
Sonics by 4. They led by 15 in the second half. Kidd on Payton. Kemp is open. Over Manning. He hits it again. Sean Kemp, 14 points, 17 rebounds. Sonics by 6.
I see Gary Payton trying to find Sean Kemp more often because Payton, his legs have to be tired. So getting a jump shot off is going to be tough.
Chapman quickly off the piece, and he puts it in again.
I told you, I thought that last minute. See what I've got.
Brown back in the game. 3-point Seattle lead. Perkins double. Got the shot away anyway. Good shot by Sam Perkins.
Nice.
Johnson and Hawkins. Manning. Knocked away by Perkins. Picked up by Payton. Here comes Seattle. 3-on-3. And the defense forced Payton to winning. Shrimp can't hit. A rebound by Kevin Johnson. He's got 4 tonight, all in the lane. Amongst a lot of tall guys. Manning can't get it to go. Kemp is there with another rebound, his 18th.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, they got that ball up quickly.
Payton into Kidd. Out to Hawkins. Will it be 4? His 4th 3 tonight.
Let me tell you, that's 2 guys who played a lot of basketball.
9.
Didn't mean anything with the Suns. Not the way they scored. You know they want to find Rex.
Chapman for 3. Over Shrimp. He knocks it in. 0 of 4 from the field for Wesley Person tonight. Rotation to Hawkins again. He'll drive this time, slashing inside Hawkins.
The
play, Seattle seems very in control.
Now, I'll tell you what they've got. It's hard to argue about this, but your size doesn't get tired. And they're now starting to play to that side.
Kemp inside in the first jam tonight by Sean Kemp.
And now he gets the ball. Now he's got a chance to go up quickly and hard. But watch what he tries to gather himself. There's a bump, but there's a lot more acting there. But then that part didn't get him. This is what gets him. That part right there. Do the right thing. Move up so that you have to use up the time.
2 minutes.
Kevin Johnson will put up a 3-point jump shot. Hawkins with the rebound. Johnson took it away!
What a play by Kevin Johnson. Knew he had missed the shot. They can get by, this is not a big task for them, and Jason Kidd just traveled and got away with it. He wanted to pass the ball.
He draws Kemp. He'll blow by him. Big play by Jason Kidd. It's a 6-point game.
It's for too much time.
Hawkins on Person. Shot clock at 3 for Perkins. Rebound by Kidd.
Got it up.
Wesley Person at the other end.
It's a good place to be at this point. You want to make sure you get people in the right position. And that's what they want to do. Now, the Suns have a foul to give.
Kemp inside. And a foul on Phoenix. 38 seconds in that one. Sean Kemp is 6 of...
You always wonder. Deshaun has played. Everybody talked about whether or not he would play. And he's played very well. Suns take a timeout.
It's a 6-point game. Seattle from the free throw line tonight. A pristine 18.
Get him to come off and shoot some shots. But they've got to get it in first. They got it in, and they'll get it back to him. Now, they almost turned it over on that play.
Kevin Johnson slips. Shrimp is there, jump ball with Perkins. That was not what was designed.
Yeah, he was trying to call timeout, but he never had possession of it. As you saw his mother taking a look at. And being left-handed, Sam Perkins should be able to do that. Will the Suns steal it?
Kidd got a hand on it. Out of bounds, off of Seattle. And Phoenix are inbound with 29 seconds to play.
Well, Kidd anticipated where the ball was going.
The shot clock, Suns down by 6.
Now Rex is shooting from nowhere land.
He's got some, and quick.
Tough
2-point shot, but he hit the shot.
Tough shot.
It's a 4-point game, and full-court pressure employed by the Suns. Calling Kevin Johnson.
This is Rex Chapman. I mean, it's a difficult shot, but he's always been a guy who makes difficult shots. It's because he's an exceptional athlete that can jump, and at some point you've got to jump over and around people.
19 points, 18 rebounds, 20 points in 18.
I'll tell you what else they got that was huge. Sam Perkins came alive. He got 16 points in this game, and they got 19 from Detlef, so they got somebody else to get involved.
Kevin Johnson will have a chance at a 3-point play. The small lineup. They have stuck to their guns. Phoenix is stuck with that all series. It's a 3-point game. Timeout shot finals unless Sean Kemp began to play well. Games like
played well in all 4 games. What I think they got some confidence in is that Wingate has made some shots. Well, it's been a very good year because he's been healthy, one. And then there's some consideration from Jerry Coangelo, the owner, who we showed moments ago, that after the conversation, Jerry felt somewhat encouraged by it, but I think Kevin Johnson is pretty much committed to the fact that he wants to retire. He thinks it's time to move on.
Kidd, Ceballos over Kemp for 3. Yes! 6.5 seconds left. 2-point game. Inbound to Schrempf. Held by Chapman. 5.4 to play. How about that? Free throw line tonight. And it's a 3-point shot. He missed that. Here comes Williams. Timeout. Phoenix. 4.5 to play.
Yeah, that's why you wanted it, because you're making a 2-possession game. Now the Suns back to KJ. He's the guy taking the ball out of bounds.
Chapman for the tie. Oh! He whacked it. Rex. Unbelievable. We are tied.
Is that outrageous? Where the play is going to go. Another one, delay a game, is a foul shot.
Schrempf. Kemp lost it. We've got overtime.
And the emotion is with the...
And 22 for the game.
This is the mismatch they really want to get. So they'll get it back.
They'll break down the defense with his quickness and speed. Person, Johnson, shot clock at 9. Kidd with the wide open lane. Rejected by Kemp. Shot clock at 4. Kidd for 3. By 3. 3:40 in overtime.
Sonics, they've got to settle down. They're not in their rhythm.
Schrempf to tie, and he does at 110.
That may get them back in their rhythm, but they just weren't getting themselves in the position where they need to make plays. Got to play off of him, and that's what Johnson is trying to do, and they're trying to give it to him with a dribble to close it.
Looking on the defense again, Kevin Johnson with an incredible shot.
Yeah, they took
Kemp, Perkins, Payton. Shot clock at 10.
Got a number inside. Sean Kemp has got Wesley Person on him.
Look at Payton eat up the defense and take it in for 2. What a graceful move by Gary Payton.
Off of him to make him shoot a jump shot.
A mismatch against Perkins. Kidd will try to exploit it. Rebound by Kemp, number 19, with an elbow to Kevin Johnson, and no call made. And here comes Seattle with under a minute to play in overtime.
Got a mismatch with Person trying to guard Sam Perkins.
Hawkins for 3. Kaboom! He puts it in.
Big shot there. Danny Ainge is not going to call timeout. He's going to try to get one real quick.
5 3-point shots by Hawkins. Ceballos, he'll put up a 3, partially deflected. Half minute left in overtime. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Kemp. Hauls down his 20th rebound tonight. And Kevin Johnson draws the foul. He is gone. And will this be the last time? Still to this day is a very long light.
Kevin Johnson, part of this team that's made history. I mean, they still got another game to play, and they've got to regroup. But this is the only team that's ever lost a double-digit streak and won double digits. So they're a team that has a lot of resilience.
The rookie Nash for 3. He got it. 121-115, 13 seconds to play. Sonics inbound. Here comes Schrempf, whacked by Nash and by
Absorb it and do what they need to do. George Karl can't do anything about that. Where they have home court advantage after winning the Pacific Division, and get some emotion to go with some of the execution they got here this evening.
Sonics on an 11-0 run. Nash out of bounds with 3 seconds left, and Seattle will force a 5th game. So the Sonics looked right into the eyes of elimination, and it took overtime.